I think making a difference, doing something that that will help, like, just spread some seeds of goodness for when I'm gone, that maybe in some small way made some impact on somebody that's gonna affect a bigger thing. And that's something I'm passionate about. I mean, smaller things. I love cooking. I love just being myself, and I love being with family, and family's very important. And it's just about letting go of all that pretense and who people think you are. And I don't take myself all that seriously when I take the hat off and put the guitar down and I'm off. I'm just another girl having a life and boating with my friends and fishing and cooking meals and doing laundry. And my friends have this saying for all of us, you know, we call each other boozy housewives. I love it. The boozy housewives of Orange County. God, of Mississauga. Oh Lord, I could get some people together for that one. Don't Hoda and Kathy Lee already do that number? I'm like watching Good Morning America, and then they come on, and I'm like just getting the vacuum cleaner out, and they're drinking already. I'm like, what's wrong with this picture? You got wine. It's like 9:30 here.
And why am I not on that show?
Yeah. Is that running?
Mm-hmm.
No, my favorite guilty pleasures. Oh my goodness. Red wine. Really fatty steak. Like prime rib, like ribeyes. I could eat butter by the spoonful. Really good butter. Love it. Pizza. Trashy romance novels, but I have not read 50 Shades of Grey, and I'm not going to. Just because I'm one of those people that I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. So there's certain records I don't have either. Honestly, that whole idea was brought to me, and I thought it was a great opportunity for, you know, I have young fans, but we can always use more because they're going to live a lot longer than we are. They're going to have a longer record buying capacity. No, I think that it's a great, we're completely different, and I'm going out doing classic country with this kid opening the show, which is a bit ironic, but I think that, you know, every generation is going to see something during the tour that they can relate to. And I hope that she brings young people I can turn on to classic country, and that maybe aren't fans of mine now that will become that, and vice versa. And then they can bring their grandparents, and they'll hear something they like, and then their grandparents can bring their parents. And, well, maybe I'm going a little far, but... Oh my God. It was probably oh, there's a few. Wow, our lights just went out.
Is that a hint?
Cripes.
Really?
We're in the dark. Let's see. We lost our light! Where were we? Yeah. Edit.
Funniest stories from making of classic.
Oh gosh. I think one of the stories that's funny is that Reba, who is like the biggest star in the world, got caught in traffic on her way to the studio. And she called me on her way and left a message and let me know that traffic was at a standstill. She was 5 minutes late. That's what a pro she is, but the message was just great. She's like, Terry, this is Reba. I'm on Granny White Pike. I do not know what is going on with this traffic, but I'm running late, warming up in the car. I'll be there in a minute. And so we're just like, it's Reba McEntire. She pulls up by herself, no managers, no nothing, in her SUV, and walks in fully loaded for bear, ready to go, nails it, ready for the cameras. Such a pro. But it was just, we found it so amusing that Reba was calling me to let me know that she was 5 minutes late. That's how you get to become Reba McEntire right there. There were a lot of funny things that happened, and it's hard to recall them now, but my dog, I had my little wiener puppy, Charlie. She's a little wiener dog, in the studio for most of the making of the record. And Charlie turned 6 months old while we were making the record, and her body decided she was a woman, and she went into heat, which means I had to get her doggy diapers. So I had a dog in a pink diaper running around the studio while I was doing this record. And so Dierks walks in, he's like, whoa, a dog in a diaper, wow. And I'm like, well, she started her period. Anyway, got her fixed shortly thereafter, but just not quick enough. The album is part of my roots, you know. My grandparents played music in Montreal and country bars, and they opened for Johnny Cash and George Jones, and it felt very natural as an Opry member also, and a responsibility of sorts to kind of make sure that younger generations maintain some sort of exposure to what brought us all here, you know. Even like people like Carrie and Taylor, and they all came from the previous generation, which were inspired by the previous generation. And it's important that we don't want to lose that. We don't want to forget, you know, what came before us. Perfect.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much.